So, Professor Siegel, welcome to another edition of Technology Corner with yourself and myself.
Happy Friday, Self.
Absolutely. So you are coming to us from tropical paradise, correct? Your Florida office.
I don't know that I would call it paradise. This is the first time I've ever been down here where it's chilly and raining like crazy. But I tell you, it's something about being down here. It's smiling, it's happy. I wish I could bring this to Michigan when I come back because I just love my Michigan peeps.
Yeah, I love it. So a couple of parking lot items before we get started for everybody watching and also watching this on YouTube when we post it later. We go live 9:15 Eastern every Friday talking about technology, tips, tricks, and strategies to help your business stay connected and safe in today's ever-changing IT world. And my name is Dave Scott. I work on the marketing team here at NTM. And my handsome cohort is Kelly Siegel, the CEO of National Technology Management.
Oh, shucks. You know how to butter me up.
Mm-hmm. I do. So, Kelly, we're talking about trends today. We've gotten this question. This one came from one of our prospects and new clients, and they were asking, hey, what should we be looking for the rest of 2021 and 2022? What are some trendy, hip things? What are some things that they should be paying attention for and being aware of inside the technology, inside their businesses?
This is a great topic, and I didn't know that this topic was going to be discussed today. So this one is thrown on me, but our number one core value is continuous improvement. So we want to be out in front of everything. And coming out of the pandemic, or still being in it, depends on where you stand, is we have to be light on our feet and be prepared at a moment's notice to have to be working from home or working from anywhere for that fact. I still don't have my office set up here in Florida, but you wouldn't know the difference because we drink our own Kool-Aid here. We practice what we preach, and we're light on our feet. So we got to integrate technologies, still focus on cybersecurity. When I mean integrate technologies, it means have your phone system flow with your video conferencing, have it flow with your email, have it flow with your line of business application, all the while being cyber secure and having disasters in mind. And a disaster could be, hey, we're all going to work from home tomorrow. So some of the points where we missed is, do people have enough computers? We saw the infrastructure, meaning the cable codes, not be able to handle everybody working from home. So you have to have a second modality of internet, which with today's 5G technology is totally doable. But the biggest thing is right here. It's in our minds. It's understanding that the world, the normal, being comfortable in normality, it doesn't exist anymore. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's the woo-woo in me, but it's not. It's just true. It's sitting here coasting through life is never going to happen. So we got to be ready for it. And being ready for it is being smart, being light on our feet, watching emerging technologies that make our life, quote unquote, easier, and being comfortable, Dave, with new ways. This is the way we've always done it. You couldn't be farther from the truth. You almost gotta forget that even exists.
That's the 7 most dangerous words in business. That's the way we've always done it.
We have a dear client that I love so much that for some reason just will not adapt to two-factor authentication. And they already agreed. And we had to have some very tough conversations. And it started with as simple as, hey, have you talked to your cyber or your insurance coverage? It's the first question they're going to ask, do you have two-factor authentication? And it's a pain in the rear end. And I know it, you know it. It's like going to the airport and taking our freaking shoes off. It stinks.
It does.
But it's in there for a reason. And when you're doing two-factor authentication, you gotta type in your password, you gotta type in your text numbers, and it sucks, but it's for a reason, and it's to protect you. And it works. That's the funny thing about it, is it works. So embrace it. Embrace the suck. I don't know who said that, Dave. You can help me. Who I don't know. Maybe it was Vincent Lacani, or I'm not sure who said that, but hey, Siegel said it, so it must be true.
Yeah, absolutely. So it sounds like MFA is a big one, multi-factor authentication. remote workers and some sort of redundant internet access and hardware, access to good hardware, right?
Yeah, and that's another thing. I thank you for bringing that up, Dave. Hardware. People have got to realize that they are not making this our guts and our hardware better. They're making them faster in terms of speed, meaning time to get out to the marketplace. So they're skipping steps and they don't last as long. Nothing lasts as long. So they're thinking you're going to keep a computer for even 3 years is becoming tough because they're making them faster, but they're also getting the market faster, which means cutting corners. So about every 3 years, you're going to look to get a replacement. We just upgraded our standard again, and actually it was more out of inventory than anything else. We couldn't get our old standard because they just don't make them anymore. So bigger, faster, better, and just churning them out, getting used to just literally making your computers throwawayable, disposable.
So what are some of the more popular brands that we offer our clients here at NTM that seem to work pretty well?
Well, we stick to the two big ones, man, Dell and HP. We're not going to reinvent the wheel, but Dell seems to still be the market leader. Everybody wants to do these Chromebooks and they don't work. I myself use a Microsoft Surface, but it is an acquired taste and they are expensive. So we take everything into mind. Everything isn't a nail and we're hitting it with a hammer. So every budget's different. Every need is different. I myself have a touch screen. We have different strokes for different folks. We're gonna work with you, but we're gonna lead with cybersecurity. We're gonna lead with your business drivers, and we're gonna listen to you and make recommendations. Now, is it perfect for everybody? No, but let's work and let's do this thing called communicate and debate, and we'll get you the best setup. But just be ready for change. The way we've always done things, and I always connect to this VPN, and I always do this VDI, or I always do this, I use this printer. It ain't gonna be that way anymore. If you want to stay in business, be ready.
That makes sense. So as we look into 22 and 2022 and beyond, we've been talking about cybersecurity and ransomware. What are some things once they get that set up, right? They got the right hardware, the HP, the Dell, they got the good redundant internet access. They have all those things in place. What are some things that businesses, employees should be continuing to look out for and look out for new items in 2022 and beyond?
Well, what we're seeing is the bad actors, so to speak, the people that are there to do malicious things that are smarter, are way more patient. So it's more of the same of it. When in doubt, delete. I haven't said that in a while. When in doubt, delete your email, delete the text. That's a big one coming now. Your cell phone, they're coming after this now. So when in doubt, delete. Even clicking links on there because these do connect to your work network. They're getting in that way. Be protective of your information, even if you know who it is. Dave, you ask for my social security number, I'm going to go, no, no, sorry. Be smart, put things through credit cards, two-factor authentication for banking. And it's just, again, use your brain. If it doesn't seem right, don't do it. And I always do the thing, what do they call that in government? The pocket veto. You don't want to veto something, so they just don't ignore it for a little while. So if something doesn't smell right, let it sit for a minute. And if they don't call you, or you don't get another email, or you don't get a text, or it's saying, "Hey, you haven't looked at my proposal. You haven't emailed me this," because believe me, bad actors are watching, and they can spoof that email and spoof that person and make it seem like they're them, and you're thinking you're doing something harmless, and you just open the back door to the bad people. So
very bad. I get texts all the time. Yeah, I get texts all the time on my iPhone, and I have the new 13, and it'll say their FedEx package or UPX package or whatever the case might be. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not having anything shipped to me. What is this for? And it looks legit, but it's not. And imagine a world where you click on that and all of a sudden 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 employees are hit with some sort of ransomware.
The worst yet, Dave, is not most of the time nothing happens. So you think it's legit, and they're just in watching. And
really,
and that's the big one, because you people think that they're going to click on something and the devil's going to come out and you're screwed. No, that's not what happens. They sit and wait. They can.
Yeah.
But they sit and watch. They got access now, and they're going to wait to see where they can hit you the hardest. So be careful, because man, I got a bunch of those this week, and you know me, I got packages being delivered to Florida, to Bluefield, to Bingham Farms. I don't know what city I'm in next, and it's crazy. I got packages that I got to go open after this that are. It would be totally legit for me to be irresponsible or quick and just click on it, and I just know better.
Yeah, smart. So bad actors, look out for those, look out for links. MFA, continue to execute multi-factor authentication, even though it's annoying, and focus on good hardware and just good internet access. And those are
one more thing. I want to hammer what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Good, fast internet access. Yeah. I have a gig internet speed. It's 1,000 megabit speed here in Florida. And you can never have too much internet. It's like food or water. We can't have enough. So I don't care what it costs. Call your ISP, negotiate faster, because it's only getting better. When I started in this business 25 years ago, we were selling T1s, 1.5 megabit, and that was blazing fast.
Super fast.
And oh my God, you were rich if you did internet. By the way, they were $1,900.
Right.
But you could soon you were selling 2, then you sold 3, and then you sold 100 meg, and now it's gig speed. So at home, get the fastest speed, pay the money. The cable cos will lock you into a couple-year agreement. Listen, internet's here to stay. You're going to need it. There's a debate whether we're going to get it, including our electricity or not. It doesn't matter. Get faster speed. Get the faster. Get redundant. That is one that everybody overlooks, because if your internet goes down, nothing is happening.
Nope. You can't get access to your customer client data, your CRM, your ERP, whatever it is.
One more thing is address your phone system. Make it nimble. Everybody's offering some sort of integrated, whether it be through Zoom. You're going to hear me. We're a big Microsoft Teams integrator, so we want to see you on the Teams because it's streamlined. Make your phone system be nimble. All too often, people still have the old school. I need a handset. I need to transfer. Hey man, I don't have a handset. It's right here. I have a separate phone system on here, and it works great because you call me on it and I need to transfer. I hit a button and transfer it. And it's just like they don't know the wiser. So make that nimble. Most people think I got this investment in phones, or it's going to be expensive, it's going to be painful. It's not anymore. They have figured out the porting process. We have figured it out. It's simple, it's smooth, it's easy. It also, too, remember, this is all to service your clients better. Yeah. So if you're not servicing your clients better, we are.
Absolutely.
And we're coming for your business. But
love it.
We're not here to the enemy. We're here to help.
Yeah. Kelly, where can people find more about these things we talked about today?
Our website is designed by the best. We're constantly tweaking it. So check us out at TrustNTM, that's nationaltechnologymanagement.com. And then look for us in social media. Dave, you and the team are kicking butt and taking names, and we're really appreciative. We're going to be releasing all kinds of free tips and tricks of how not to get popped with cybersecurity. I'm going to be releasing videos and anything that anybody wants to help. Again, sharing is caring, giving. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. You got to be thankful for what we're having. NTM will be everywhere and everywhere, giving back to the community. So if you want to help, you want to get involved, you have questions, reach out to us there. I'm always available on my cell phone. You can Google me. I'm everywhere. And, I'm not the consummate sales guy I used to be. I'm more there, just want to help.
Love it. Kelly, we will see you next week, 9:15 Eastern, here on Facebook.
Hey, we're going to be live, you and me together.
We will. That's right. We're going to be in Florida,
awesome.
aren't we?
I get to see you. It's going to be exciting.
That's right. We're going to be
for those of you who don't know, we're continuously improving, going to IT Nation in Orlando. Yes. We're going to see our fellow brethren we haven't seen in a couple of years. Going to be fun. Get some more tips and tricks to get better. And but we got some things coming out that we're working on to make our service even faster. So we're aiming for same day, instantaneous resolution on tickets. That's what we're aiming for. Very hard. I got some meetings with some people to try to achieve that, and we're going to do our best to get better for our clients.
That's right. A shout out, SGS, the team, the marketing team here at NTM. They outsource it to us. We're going to be speaking at IT Nation next Thursday afternoon. So look, everybody can look in their email inboxes. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. I totally forgot. I would have forgot if you not said that.
Hey, that's why we make a great team, my friend.
We do. All right. We will see everyone
Thank you.
next week from tropical Florida. Kelly, thanks for another technology corner with NTM.
Thanks, brother.
We'll see you.